Sacramento to start out. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard for three. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here's George. Pass to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. And it's SGA missing. James against George. Back to James. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Leonard finds James. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 3.
That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to SGA.
Sacramento foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
George outside. Chicago passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. And SGA gets it to go.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Leonard outside. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Wembanyama pass to George. Misses the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Pippen. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. James inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one's good.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on James. Durant with the bucket.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
James outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Durant, the pass to SGA. From deep, Wembanyama. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Durant, over James. That one rolls around and rims out.
I would count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. And here's Pippen from the high post. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. George with it. Now Pippen defending. Now Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Now Durant. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Durant's got his second basket.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's James. Ooh, nice D from George.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Durant with the bucket.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Leonard for three. And another miss by Sacramento.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Durant from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen outside. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to James. And the shot goes. James has got 6.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got James, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Pass to James. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. Now SGA. Now George. Back to SGA. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
James outside. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
James outside. And the 3 off target. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to George. Now here's SGA. That shot missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Sacramento passing it around. Outside O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, George with a steal. Durant for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Durant's got 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Kings trail by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Leonard. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's George. Outside Durant. The three ball. Rebounded by Pippen. 1:56 left in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Leonard outside to stop the run. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Bulls leading by 9. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard to the middle. Wembanyama, no good. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. James, a screen on Wembanyama. It's James on the wing. Give him 8. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Now Durant, all sorts of time, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Durant's got 13.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Durant. And another miss by Sacramento.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside, SGA. He gets it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we finished off 1 half of play. Chicago ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. We've got Paul George. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's SGA. Great D that time from Pippen. Kings trail by 10. Pass to James. And here's Leonard. James inside. Durant's there. And slammed dunk by James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's George. Leonard defending. Back to SGA. Fires it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
James attacking, and it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pippen outside. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 3. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 15.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Plenty of space. That one drops for him.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Give him 8.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Bulls leading by 10. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Pippen. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Timeout called. Sacramento. .157 left in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Now here's George. And it's SGA missing. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. James passes to O'Neal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Outside Wembanyama. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Kings trail by 10. Leonard outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over George. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. SGA's got 12 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's SGA. Wembanyama screen. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the point. Outside, SGA. Chicago passing it around. Here's Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 14. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Offensive rebound, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Wilt Chamberlain, shooting one.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now, here is James. Pass to Pippen. Back to James. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Kings call timeout. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Leonard passes to Pippen. Back to Leonard to end the run. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to George from behind the arc. Drops in the three. George has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's SGA. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go. SGA's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here is James. And he gets the bucket.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. SGA's got 15 points here in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to James. High arcing shot, Pippen. And a miss there on the triple.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stripped away. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pippen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's O'Neal. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to SGA. And there's a pick. Back to George. Top of the key. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Leonard outside. Fires for 3. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the take, Wembanyama, pass to George. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now Sacramento starting 5. LeBron James is out there with Wembanyama. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Now McGrady. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. They get it back.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is McGrady. Pass to Giannis. Shot by McGrady. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. LeBron against Leonard. O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Durant against Wembanyama. Leonard, that's for two. No good again that time.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Here's O'Neal. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Now, here is McGrady. O'Neal kicks to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for two.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Pass to Pippen.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Kings ball.
Sacramento leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Here's McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Giannis. And it's Pippen in the corner. Sinks the triple. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ring shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 5. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. LeBron, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Leonard. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Latrey. Another 3 for Chicago. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Kings, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's LeBron James, and it's Giannis in at the point.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pippen. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pass to James. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Sacramento moving it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. And he's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
That one misses. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 4. And stolen by James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
3-1-2 through.
And here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. Right side, Leonard. Pippen outside. Clock at 4. Over McGrady. Pippen misses. On offense, here are the Kings. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Right block shot. And there it is for him. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Giannis passes to James. Check the screen on Leonard. LeBron dishes to O'Neal. And they pick up 2. Shaq's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Pippen. He's got 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. SGA's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls. And Wembanyama outside. Antetokounmpo against Pippen. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. McGrady passes to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Another 3 for Chicago.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so here is Chicago. The Kings getting the bucket. And it's Chicago scoring again.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for McGrady. From 18 feet away, And no good. Trying to use the glass. Outside Durant. Over Wembanyama. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Sacramento leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Pippen is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's LeBron, stolen by Durant.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
And Wembanyama outside. Here's McGrady. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pippen kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Rebound by the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Back to McGrady. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
James in the high post. Leonard's there. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama finds Giannis.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
SGA passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Kings leading. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard the pass to SGA. Now here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. McGrady against SGA. That puts them in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Sacramento, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Over LeBron. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. LeBron outside. James absorbing hits on the drive.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
SGA passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 17.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's McGrady. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. To the inside. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
And 1:01 left to play in the third. McGrady passes to James. A kick out to O'Neal. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's KD for three. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And the Kings with possession. LeBron outside. A three ball. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist in the game. Now Giannis. With 2 seconds left, it's Giannis throwing it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's James. And it's Shaq in at the center position. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. SGA passes to Chamberlain. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And the three off target. Up top, Chamberlain. Guarded by O'Neal. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron with some nice D.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Giannis passes to James. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Kings trail. McGrady outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 5. LeBron outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to SGA. Now here's Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
The Kings trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To tie it up, buries the deep ball.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
McGrady against Pippen. Here's SGA. Right back at him, Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Outside, Wembanyama. McGrady against KD. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's Leonard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Pippen against Giannis. Here's the teardrop. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Gilgeous-Alexander, dangerous on the run.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Giannis with it. Now O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. KD on the wing. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Here's George following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Leonard left side. George against Durant. 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. From downtown. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Now here's Pippen. SGA covering. James outside. And he banks in the layup. James has got 5 points.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's SGA. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. No one near him. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama up top. Pippen outside. And there's the screen over Gilgeous-Alexander.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Sacramento.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Pippen. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The drive by Pippen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Now here's SGA. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Chicago now. Pass to SGA. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, SGA. 4-3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pippen. He's off on that one. And George with some nice D. Pippen's gone just 1 for 4 so far. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to George. And he misses the go-ahead basket. We're at the end of one and a close game so far. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
George out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's James. He's got 5. And that misses. That would have put him up. James has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from 3. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Durant looking around. Back to Wembanyama. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. And it's good for 2.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Pippen right side. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's James with the fadeaway. Rebound by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard passes to SGA. 3-pointer, no good. Kings trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Durant finds James. And stolen by Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Chicago leading by 5. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Wembanyama. James outside. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. George, a screen on Wembanyama. Leonard for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Pippen. 55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's James on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. James can't get it to go. James has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
James with the ball. 5 points in the game. Durant's shot is off. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And here's SGA on the court for Sacramento. They've got Kevin Durant, Wembanyama out there with LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the point. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Leonard for three. And he can't get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant. Pushing past.
Wow.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Looking to get it going. Man, the layup is good by James. 7 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's SGA. 9 points in the game. It's good.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Timeout call. Sacramento. Here's James. There's the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the rebound.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Chamberlain, no good. Bulls leading by 7. Leonard, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
James finds Durant. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Kevin Durant, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. The 3. With the clock winding down. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. And there's the lob. SGA with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. O'Neal misses. Kings trail by 8. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
George outside. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 9.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat to just about anywhere on the floor.
Nice shot by Durant.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's O'Neal, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Pass to Durant from outside the arc. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago leading by 9. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. He's gone for the lob. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kings trail by 6. Now Pippen. Wembanyama, screen on SGA. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. LeBron sticks the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, SGA releases. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pippen right side. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time. They could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
George passes to SGA. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Kings trailing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
And here are the Kings now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's James. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Giannis going downhill. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And count it. The Kings trailing. James outside.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Shooting for Sacramento, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Timeout, Bulls. Let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. That misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's George. Jacks up a three. James rips down the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
James with the focus.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Wembanyama. Now James. Outside Wembanyama. Now James.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Shooting for the Sacramento.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Timeout, Bulls. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Screen by O'Neal. Now Antetokounmpo.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
The line for the Kings, Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there, puts them up 3.
Antetokounmpo outside. This would tie it. Oh, the long ball, no good. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.